Hello there. I'm the archivist from tradingcardarchives.com. Got my blue gloves on. It's time to look at some trading cards. So yeah, this is different. I don't. Well, I usually have this on my table. Uh, yeah, I don't. I this I don't know what to do. I'm gonna put this aside. I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna put this aside. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is much better. I understand this perfectly. So this is, that's the Joker, and he uses these teeth. They laugh. And so, okay, this is DC, DCEU. So very nice silvery box. We'll get it opened and show everybody that. Um, so these are DC trading cards, specifically the Extended Universe set, which is the second set. I have the first set coming. It's not here yet. It took me a long time to order it because it was always listed so expensive, like $40 or 45 even, and I just couldn't do it. I did that with this one because it has a Joker on it, but I couldn't do that twice. So I waited, and I finally found someone who dropped the price to $19. I picked it up for that, which is less than half. So I'm very happy with this. It's not, I don't It hasn't arrived yet, and as you know, it may never arrive, so yeah. But if it does, I'll have gotten that very cheap. And the box is pretty strong, so I'm not going to hurt it doing that. Alright, yeah, so I've been waiting a long time to open this. I've had it, just like the One Punch one I did, I got them almost at the same time. Maybe in January or December. So it's just been sitting there. That's what that. There's so many in there that have just been sitting, and I haven't even looked at them in months. So this, you couldn't see this before when it was covered, but there's a really cool foil effect on here, and that's happening because of this texture that's refracting the light in different directions and making it, yeah. So anyway, oh wow, and you really couldn't see this, but the back actually has comic panels. You couldn't see that at all with the wrapping on it. And notice what else is kind of interesting about the back of this. I'll get the One Punch ones to compare. Um, so this warning here about recycling and don't. It's got an anti-gambling warning and age limit warning. No, that doesn't have a piracy warning. Sometimes there's a piracy warning on these too. But this over here is like, all the specifications about it, the license number, the government agency that in that city that approved it, the manufacturer, like all that stuff is here. And when I see that, I think it's like a legit product, or like at least legit for the Chinese market. You don't see that on this. Yeah, so this is definitely not a legitimate product, even in China. And there's far more evidence of that if you've been looking at the box here. You notice anything weird about the writing? Yeah, that's just the Wikipedia article. They took the Wikipedia article for DCEU and printed it on the back of the box. I guess they couldn't think of anything else. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, that's kind of why I always wanted to open this one. And as I look, I'm not entirely sure how to. Oh, okay. So it's gonna open like the Star Wars ones do, kind of like this. All right. Ooh. Oh, it is very similar to the Star Wars box. That is a creepy picture. And I love the foil on the gloves and bow tie. It's got creepy. Okay. Well, the art is good. It doesn't look like there's a box promo. That's two in a row now. I haven't gotten a box promo. It's kind of sad. Unless it's like it might be buried in here. But what I've heard about this set, and from the few reviews that exist, there aren't many. It's has very bad distribution of rarity, and you won't get very good cards from the packs, is what I've seen, like based on what I've heard. So there's 6, so I guess there's 12 in here. And given its price, it's like above 10 yuan. I just don't even know what this is. And I have to do that because I have like this tracker page where I have to compare them all. I have to like normalize the rarities and normalize the levels. I'll probably call this 10 anyway and just make it really high. Yeah, so 6 of those. No hit pack, and I can't, I mean, these definitely look thicker than those. So we will do for the opening. No, I'm just seeing things that are all the same. Let's take a look at the back one. So again, great artwork on here. Although obviously it's stolen artwork from DC artists, so they're wonderful artists. The company didn't make this art. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. That's probably not true. I was just in Burbank today. I drove right past the Warner Brothers studios. You can, if you drive down Cahuenga Boulevard, you'll go right past the real studio, not the one in Universal Studios, which is like a fake lot. You go right past the real lot. It's interesting that, well, not much going on a Sunday there, but kind of cool. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe this was a set that was sold in the US at some point, but then the Wikipedia article on the back, nothing makes sense here. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments, because I'm always looking for help on research. It's very difficult to do research on these kinds of products. If you know something I don't, please let me know. But yeah, I think that's all I can show you here right now. So I'll stop the video here, and we'll start another one to open one of these up.